So I was in New York City on the morning of 9/11, and my roommate was freaking out, and that's what woke me up. And I had just worked 3 very long shifts, and I had been in the World Trade Center the Friday night. And I could not deal. Her energy was freaking me out, so I went to the gym and then watched more stuff unfold on the TV. I was still very groggy. And they closed the gym and they put everybody out on the street. And there were all these people, just throngs, and we were all sort of walking slowly, like, what do we do? And all the cell phone towers were out because they had been on the World Trade Center. So there were lines around the block for every payphone. And I remember feeling this weird sensation, and it was quiet. The city was quiet, except for like the sirens going down. But like I was at 28th and 2nd. And I ended up going to an AA meeting because I didn't know what else to do. And it was one of the best things because they said, don't let this take you out. You're new. Don't watch TV. Don't look at the newspapers. Don't freak yourself out. Don't go down there. You need to go home, stay sober, watch movies, stay off the TV, and do not drink over this, whatever this is. And I listened. I took direction, and I stayed home for 2 days. And there's a lot of sadness and horrific things that happened. I like to focus on the beauty of everybody coming together. So that's what I remember, watching the trucks from all over the country coming down 2nd Avenue, because it was north to south. And I just remember hearing and seeing trucks rumbling and coming down all hours of the day and night, coming to help assist, to help clear up, to help sift, to help support, to help feed. I remember walking in a daze, and there was the smell of burning embers, and it smelled like just burnt things for weeks. And most people had masks. And I remember walking, and this man said, honey, close your purse. Your purse is open. And so there was such kindness in the streets. And I remember there were all these places at Grand Central Station where people had put up pictures of missing people. And that was especially heartbreaking because I remember thinking, they're not missing, you know. And then I remember coming down 3rd Avenue back onto 28th. And there was a candlelight vigil, and everybody was coming out and lighting candles and standing on the street. And it was sad, but it was moving. And I remember Giuliani was the mayor, and he said, please, please come to New York and come spend your money. And I remember so many people from LA who did. They came to dinner, and they bought theater tickets, and they went to the theater. And I remember so many people that said, we came to spend money. And maybe it doesn't sound like much, but for the people in the hotel and restaurant industry, it meant we could eat. And so, even though it was a very sad time, it was also very moving. And I'm always so sad for the families, the people who came to rescue who were injured.